Ciao, Team Bella, and welcome back to the channel. It is me, your girl Miranda Joe, and I am here to jump right in to my one little word of 2025. I am super excited. I'm always super excited, right? So if this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. I'm Miranda Joe, and I am Mrs. Thinking of a Master Plan. And here on this channel, you can expect good times, good vibes, and every once in a while, we'll share a good kiki. And to my A1s from day one, hey y'all, what's up? How y'all doing? I hope all is good with you and all is good for you. So, the word that I have chosen for 2025 is begin. And I did make this little vellum, I printed it out. Begin is a verb and it means to set in motion, cause to start. Take the first step or steps to carrying out an action. So, that is my word. So let's go into talking about why I chose this word while I decorate my page in my planner. So I've already got it all planned out. So I use these Mambi sticks that I've had in my stash. And these are just large icon stickers. They are the black and white with the florals. And then I use the OG Mojo Jojo plans. As y'all can see, this book is well loved. And I use black boxes from there. Okay, so the paper that I'm using is Dot Grid. It is from Live Love Kosh. And we are just going to get started here. Okay, so I can definitely tell you guys in this season of my life, and I can begin to talk about my 2024, and this will feed directly into where I've been and all that good stuff, right? So 2024 has been a year for me. So as most of you guys are aware, especially those who've been with me for a while, I lost my father back in 2023. And of course, that came with its own adjustments that needed to happen. Okay. And so as I'm going through that, you know, I also in 2023, which is the same year I lost my dad, I officially also became divorced. And of course, we were separated a year and a half before the divorce. I want to make sure I don't want to punch a hole in this, but I do want to make sure it kind of comes over. Here. All right, let's see. All right. And so I just had a lot of really life changes. And I also in 2023 lost my sister cousin. And we were extremely close. And it was very unexpected. She wasn't sick. She just literally dropped dead. And so that's all that went on with me in 2023. So 2024 was supposed to be the year of trying to reinvent and figure out who I am now, because I had been married for 13 years and no, I couldn't be the same person that I was when I was married to my ex-husband. I had to figure out what that looked like. Who is Miranda Joe now? And that's kind of how the Miranda Joe name came, because I was changing. I'm still Miranda and always going to be Miranda, right? But Miranda Joe, that's kind of where she was born from. And so I hope that this looks okay. Okay. All right. I'm good with that. So I'm saying all of that to kind of give you the backstory of where I was when I entered into 2024. So at that time, of course, I own my own home. And so now the house is too much house for me. And so that was the first thing. Like, I had to make a decision, like, what am I going to do with my house? Am I going to keep it? Am I going to get rid of it? Like, what is that supposed to look like? at this point in time. And so I just went through a barrage of emotions, really, of not knowing. I'm not going to say I didn't know who I am, because I've always known who I am, but just where I was going. Am I going to keep my house? Am I going to sell my house? What does that look like? All of that good stuff. This is a Paper Studio brush marker, and I just wanted to take this and color in the corner, because I need to put these stickers down. And these stickers came from that I'm putting on the corner. Oh my goodness, I forgot the sticker book. I'll have to pull it's a Happy Planner sticker book. I just want to put a little color to it. But just kind of knowing what I was going to do, and I went back and forth. I'm keeping my house, and then it was like, what am I going to do as a single person with this 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2-story home, all this space? No one's in these rooms. I had my brother and his wife. They were staying with me for a while, and just they moved out, and it's like, okay, it's quiet. I'm here now, alone by myself in this big house. Like, what does this look like? And the upkeep and all the things, you start thinking. And so that's kind of where I was. So I made the decision that I was going to go ahead and move out and sell my home. So that was something major that happened to me this year. But before I could get to that, I'm a person, I compartmentalize things. So grief, stress, hurt, I'm really good at compartmentalizing it and putting it away, storing it away. And 9 times out of 10, once I compartmentalize it, I don't have the need to visit it again. And so those of you who saw me at Go Wild, that was kind of like the beginning of the end for me. A month later, my daughter had a major mental health issue. And that was the catalyst to having me just, a lot of stuff just opened up and poured out. It was a lot. It was taxing on the family. It was from being worried about her, and then all these things that I had put away. And, you question yourself as a parent when things like that happen with your children. Mental health is real, and we should all take it very seriously. And, just helping my daughter heal and go through what she went through with that. And, it was just too much. And I wasn't in the right headspace to be on YouTube. I did not have the mental space or the mental capacity to do that. And so that's why I have been gone so long. And then the task of the emotional, and I never knew. If someone would have told me, like, yeah, people are emotionally connected to a house or something like that, I felt like I went through another kind of funeral, if you will, moving out of my house. And I still have my house. It hasn't sold yet. So just the challenges of, having rent and mortgage and trying to sell your house, and, still being very emotionally connected to the house. And when you're selling a house, people kind of pick your house apart. They pick it apart. Now you think it's the greatest place. And, I did all the things. I replaced the carpet. I got it painted. It's clean. It's, it's pristine. It's ready for the market. Right. And people come in and they pick because, of course, they're trying to get the best price for them. So of course they're going to do all this stuff. And so, I had all of that going on. And guys, let me tell you, I just couldn't deal. So when I say all of that to tie right into this word of begin, I'm really at the point of some new beginnings, really, really understanding in this season of my life who Miranda Jo is. And I've been extremely transparent today, and I don't know how to carry it any other way. Anyone that knows me, y'all know that. That's my truth. And so I have to begin again, start over, begin again. So the word begin for me definitely has some real true meaning. Like this is an action word for me this year. Beginning again in my faith and my finance. And that's what I'm going to write into these boxes of places that I am going to, and I'm not going to put in the boxes of what I want to do, because I'm going to put a couple of bullet points, but I really want to think through what that is going to look like for me. What does finances look like now that my divorce is final and there's truly one income? What does my career or other ventures that I want to 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 get into, what does that look like? And then last but not least, I'm going to put self, because what does Miranda? I got to begin to live for Miranda, because I've lived for my kids and I've lived for my husband, and now I have to live for Miranda. So a lot of beginnings for me. And that is my word for 2025. And those are the reasons that I chose this word. So share with me in the comments below, what is your one little word? And if you don't mind, you don't have to get uber personal. Why did you choose that word? And what areas of your life are you going to apply your one little word? Thank you so much for joining me. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. I do have to come here and cut a little hole here, because there's just a little teeny part right here where I'm going to cut out this little G here so that I can repunch my book. Okay. So, yeah, I just want to know, what's your one little word, and why? What's the rationale behind it? Because you got to know the why behind your word, or I think it makes it kind of difficult to kind of stick to it if you don't have the why behind it. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me with this one little word reveal. And I hope you guys appreciate my transparency, because it's not an easy thing to come on here and share with people sometimes your truth. But if my truth can help someone else, then why would I not share it? All right, guys. I hope that you have the most wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget the 3 things: like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Ciao, Bella.